Welcome back. Well, I should be saying welcome back. I took a break off. Kind of wanted to figure out some things. Kind of wanted to step back for a little bit and kind of regain some ground here. Kind of get introduced back into this real quick. Also, need to figure some things up based off of 2021 being a very crazy year. Starting off with, the U.S. Capitol not having the best time either, but what can I say? As long as everyone's doing fine and well, it's pretty good. But it's all politics, all political. That's all not my field. My field gets you looking good. But with that being said, you already seen today's title of the video for you guys, ladies in particular, which it would be for ladies in particular. Yes, it's geared toward you women, right? So let's get into that. But you already know, before we get started with today's video, you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment on today's video. Subscribe to the channel. Just boop, and hit the bell icon so you know I know that I posted. Back to daily. I'm really trying to go back to daily. Really hard before, but it is what it is. Grind it out, work it out, get you going. But yeah, let's get you guys going. As you guys know by the title to this video, this is what you gotta do. Now here's what I want to do, right? One thing is, it's 2021. Everyone wants to look good. Everyone wants to feel good, but everyone wants to just know how. But I've already told you guys a lot about how to, but gears towards the women, right? For you ladies out there, you guys gotta accept one thing. You guys have to already have accepted this. You gotta accept, no matter where you wanna go, whether it's forward, backwards, sideways, diagonally, blah blah, whatever the case, no matter where you wanna go, you have to accept where you are now, right? What you look like now, who you are now, where you are now is very beautiful in its own way. Let's be very frank. You have to be able to accept where you are now to be able to improve and move on. So you got to understand where you are isn't bad, right? Rather society say you should look like this, or you should look like this, you have a smaller waist, like that. You gotta keep on. Society say different crap for centuries. Before it's cool to be skinny as hell. It's cool to be short. It's cool to be taller. It's cool to be shorter. Everyone has a different thing, right? It's cool to have, bigger legs, or it was cool to have super skinny ass legs, or like now it's cool to have, bigger breasts, and before it was cool to have not a damn thing. It's like people don't know what they want, right? The people just know that, here's a vibe here. It's like damn Popeye's chicken, right? Society just somehow just at the end of the day, this is the rave, right? This is the craze. This is what the frenzy is all about now. This is the new wave. If you want to ride the wave, do you? Can't stop you, but at the end of the day, do not hurt yourself emotionally and mentally trying to ride a new wave that's just going to end eventually. Now, with that being said, come on to my next point. Wherever you are now, you gotta keep in mind, where you want to be may not be completely popular. Now, the reason why I say that, everyone has a different body type, right? So you're looking for if you're looking for the hourglass figure, or just be a little thicker, curvier, whatever the case may be. There's things you can do to, of course, insinuate certain looks, of course, right? Be having that exact look in mind and saying you want to get exactly there. I would say, be realistic with yourself, right? At the end of the day, just make sure that you want to look good and feel good. Exact sometimes should be a very important task for you. It's a very important desire for you, right? And from that point, kind of work towards it. But then you also need to have a clear goal, right? Have an idea, like, okay, weight may not be a thing for you, right? Especially for females, it's very different, right? But have an idea of what do you want to look like visually. Now look in the mirror and see where you are now, right? And plan a blueprint. What do you want to do, right? Are you trying to tone out your arms, have more toned arms, right? Toned shoulders, right? Get your waist in, right? Develop like a little Tupac, you know what I mean? All right. Do you want to get your waist down, right? Do you want to keep your legs big, get your booty pumping and lumping and being juicy? You want just everything looking good? You got to keep in mind, everything you do had to come down to a fine line, a fine tooth comb. Just kind of really go in detail and just think about it, right? Go through the process and what do you want, what do you desire, what do you want to look at, how you want to feel. And from that point on out, go through the process, right? Don't try to rush the results. Don't try to rush the results, right? Have fun with it at the end of the day. Be you. Be true at the end of the day. And just keep moving forward. And also keep in mind, your weight's going to fluctuate so much. So I don't typically have any of my female clients, especially, to not look at their weight, especially when you have that time of month. Your weight could be against you 100%, right? So with that being said, do not look at how you weigh and how much you weigh. Look and focus on how you look and feel. If you look good and you feel good, and man, it is what it is. Like, cause granted, if you looked your best, right, and you felt the best if you looked your best, looked the best you've ever had, felt the best you ever had, would it matter to you how much you actually weighed? No, right? Because no one typically lives their life on how much they weigh, right? No one looks like, you can tell she's fat based on how much she weighs. Like, what? No, you can't. You can tell based on the way someone looks, right? But at the end of the day, people won't know how much you weigh. Only you will. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what they think. It matters the most what you think. Let's be honest here, right? Whether someone thinks you look good or whether someone else thinks you look bad, blah, 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 blah. That's temporary. How you feel by yourself, what you think about yourself is going to be a very, very much permanent and important view, right? If you think poorly of yourself, how easy do you think it will be for someone else to think poorly of you as well, right? Before anyone else can believe in you, you got to believe in yourself first, right? Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, one workout at a time, one meal at a time. Do what's best for you so you can move on forward and get to a point where you're confident. The fine line of this thing is 2021 should be the year that women should really embrace where they are now, right? Body positivity is a very important thing. Now, of course, it's not a typical subject that men talk about, more so another female, which is great. I love that. I want to, of course, push that, keep doing what you guys are doing. But from a male perspective, it's very important to understand that a lot of people don't care as much as you think they care about. Like the stretch marks, the cellulite, the little bulge, the little fat here and there. To be honest, a lot of men don't give a damn about none of that. It truly doesn't matter. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't really. It doesn't. But you somehow figure that's what you guys think is a very important thing, which is conveyed by other women, not from other men. But at the end of the day, trust yourself. Be confident in how you look. Confident in how you feel. Be you. I mean, let the confidence kind of spew out your pores. Just kind of let it out. Because that's the most attractive attribute to have is self-confidence. Because at that point, you're going to thrive and be able to succeed a lot more in other facets of life, whether it's financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, right? You being confident about you taking the steps to become a better you is very important and very attractive for you overall. So, do you make sure that you're looking to better yourself for 2021 and just 2022 and just the years to come in general. Just because it's a new year doesn't mean it can't be a new you every year, right? Because it's going to be a new year every year. I mean, it should be a new year every year, right? You should always be looking to get better and the implementation should be better. You should be trying to get better than you were the day before. Or at least just as good, right? But without further ado, I don't know how long this video is. I know I haven't been back and I haven't done a video in quite a long time, but I am rambling and talking on for what I love to do. I love to talk to you guys. I want to kind of give you guys my perspective on things. And I have a damn good perspective. But yeah, without further ado, just do what you have to do to make sure that you're happy at the end of the day. And I know girls like, but you said this is what I gotta do to look banging. I'm telling you what you have to do. You have to, for one, accept the way we are not. Because at the end of the day, what if you already are looking banging? You just have to see it first. I mean, you know your body better than I do. You know your body better than anyone else would. Unless it's like a doctor or a gynecologist or then I mean, they probably know more about your body than you do. But besides the point. Be happy. Be happy with where you are now. Because you also have to keep in mind, right? How do you expect to really appreciate where you're going to be if you can't appreciate where you are now? That's a big thing with body positivity and for both men and women. They're so focused on striving to get into that main goal, how they want to look, how they want to feel, that they're not appreciating the process, right? They're not appreciating each milestone, each pound lost, each cellulite loss, whatever case may be, right? They're not appreciating where they're at. Like, for example, me, one of the biggest things I'm so big, I need to get from here to just back to my six pack. But I also need to, of course, enjoy and appreciate the 2-pack, and then the little 4-pack, and then the little 6, and down today. The thing is, you gotta enjoy the process, enjoy each milestone, appreciate each milestone, and appreciate who you are, and appreciate where you're going to be. Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, right? And have fun with it. But yeah, another ramble on. But yeah, love you guys 100%. I'm gonna get you guys back with another video. Without further ado, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, ladies and men. If you're watching, I'm assuming you're watching. It's positive for everyone, to be honest. But like and comment to this video and subscribe to the channel. You dig? But also remember, I totally forgot. Get this channel to 1,000 subscribers so I can reveal my transformation video. Still going. Did you know today's 198? 198 days since I've started. Day 200 is going to be right around the corner. I think on Tuesday. Should be right around the corner. Can't wait. Of course, I got to do another set of progress pictures on day 200. They did on day 1. I don't know. But, yes. Do me a favor and just like, comment, subscribe. Please. Please. Oh, and share the video. And comment down your comment concerns and thoughts. What do you guys want me to teach? What do you guys want me to kind of go over? What concepts do you want to go over? What perspectives do you want me to give? What perspectives do you want me to give? Perfect. Got it. But guys, I also want you guys to remember today is not the past. It's not the future. It's the present. Because it's a gift. Now live it to the fullest.